Yes, people, welcome to the Vitesse Youth to Gold save in season number 5, where today's episode is absolutely huge. We are going to be finishing off the Eredivisie this year, where realistically we are still in a relegation fight after some pretty poor form in the last 5 games. I mean, things were looking massively on the up, but, well, now, not so much. In today's episode, we're going to play 3 or 4 games, depending on how it goes, and depending, well, if we're going to be safe or not. We've got Heracles, Groningen, NEC, Utrecht, Twente, PSV, and Feyenoord. Realistically, them last 4 games are so difficult, so we need huge points ASAP in today's video. We did have our youth intake last episode as well, and there is a few decent players, but no one to massively write home about. The best one is Efkan Yildirim. I'm not going to play any of these in today's episode because I am genuinely scared of relegation. However, I am not scared of the future because our loan farm has been absolutely cooking, and we will get into the whole of that at the end of the video, where hopefully we're safe, we can see our budgets for the summer, and we can really start to hopefully progress next year. We need European football next year, and I'm absolutely set on making that happen. And let's be real, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen because Heracles is the best player of all time and potentially the GOAT. And there is really no time to waste. We have got to get into the games today and got to start picking up points. We need probably 2 wins from our final 6 games if we're going to survive. And I don't know if that's possible. We've got teams in and around us to kick off this episode. We're probably going to have to play all 3 of them games to secure safety. So let's get into it. And I have been hearing your comments as well about asking for slightly longer episodes, and based off of next season going on, I am very confident that we'll get longer episodes next season onwards, because I'm going to be doing less of the sort of 7 or 8 episodes per season, because I'm really hoping we can kind of move on to the kind of 5 episodes a season. And kind of do more highlights in between matches and stuff, and we should hopefully get back to them 35 to 40 minute videos. But a massive thanks for your guys' support and feedback. It does help the channel massively. But concentration has to be on the now and stopping someone like Heracles from scoring, because these are a team that we are up against it with in the relegation fight, if I'm not mistaken. They might be the team we are trying to catch. Well, they're trying to catch us, sorry. We are not trying to catch them, I promise you that. Ouattara from the free kick, make it 1. Not quite, good save from the keeper. Let's just pause up and have a quick look at the tight table. Heracles actually in 9th, a team that we are trying to catch to, mid-table will be fantastic this year. 8th is where I would love to finish. Are we going to finish there? I don't think so, because of the hard running we've got after this game. But realistically, with this game now, with then NEC and I believe it's Groningen we have, there's got to be a chance. Come on then, lads. Before half-time, the perfect time to score a goal. Kareem Jordan, down the left-hand side, finds Heracles. What can he do? He gets to the byline, whips it into the back post for Marcus Jensen, heads it back. I like that. And Dyer Domini. You have to go the other side, son. But I do like the move. I like the awareness from Jensen to head that back. I like Coolen getting to the byline, and it is 0-0. I'm going to be positive with the lads rather than negativity. Let's try and spread some positive energy into these players. Jensen driving down the right-hand side. Come on, boys. Coolen. Oh, Brownsman made a run. He has made the run. Coolen finds him. He beats the man. Eric Brownsman, why would you shoot from there? Oh, I'm starting to worry about Mr. Brownsman. I know he's our top goal scorer, but is he good enough? I really don't know. There's parts of me that think his stats just aren't actually that good. Oh, I don't know. We might have to look into a superstar to play next to Heracles, and Browns becomes a rotation option. He's just also not progressing compared to someone like Coolen, who is flying. So, something to think about next year for sure. Jordan, Ouattara, Domini, does find Brownsma. Prove me wrong, Eric. Finds Jordan. Whip it. Beats his man. He does. He doesn't cross it. He goes alone, and Kareem Jordan sticks it into the back of the net for 1-0. Well done, Jordan. He's not been having a good game today. 6.4. That doesn't matter. If you can turn on the style and the magic like that, it's absolutely fine. And we are 1-0 up. Well, there's 78 minutes on the clock, and I've not made a change yet, which could come back to bite us, but I do also think this team is good enough. There you go, look. Just to see it out. Colin. Right. That was as stupid as Brownsma, Colin. I am going to drop these two back just to normal wingers, not wing backs, Jensen, don't worry. I'm also going to drop Brownsma into midfield, and I'm going to try and play a bit more of a 4-2-3-1, because this is potentially an option for next season, because we have got some incredibly strong midfielders in here. Do we eventually try and go for something like this, which maybe gets us a better tactic and makes Browns with a rotation for Colin and gives us a really strong backup? There's a chance. We need to see this game out, lads. 4 minutes at a time. And we do see the game out. A huge, huge 1-0 victory. That is massive. Moves us up into 9th place. Well done, Kareem Jordan. That surely takes us away from any relegation threat. You can't be in 9th with, 6 games to go and get relegated, surely. I think the only way we can be sure if we're safe of relegation is to get straight into the next game against Groningen. I mean, they're 15th, we're 10th. Again, this just opens up a bigger gap to a team which can drop into that. If we win this, we go 39. That's 8 points clear from a team which could drop into 16th place. And that's the scary spot, because the bottom two, well, they're so far gone. Everyone else is kind of fighting to stay safe. But let's just get straight into the next game, shall we? Today is a heavy gameplay one. So there is absolutely no reason to change this team. We have just got 3 points against a better side. Let's go up against a worse side and take another 3 points. Go on, Colin. Down the left-hand side. Look at Browns. We're in the middle. Colin. Okay, we'll take that. A George Campbell own goal. I've got no idea how that one's ended up in the back of the net, but I'm never going to complain about a goal that could get us safety. What a strange one. Jensen, what can you do? You can find a cross. Backstick. Jordan hits the crossbar. Such a good effort. Schlosser finds Domini into Jensen. Spins his man with ease. Jensen. Oh, I don't mind the effort. I tell you what, FM might have fixed something here because we're getting some quick highlights. Come on in, Captain Schlosser. Finds Jovanovic, who's been a great signing, by the way. Can he find another great ball? He can too. Jensen gets it in. Colin with a front post run. Great save, and we can't quite get the second to get this game clear. Let's praise the lads and see if we can try and get something. Just an extra goal. Please don't concede just before half time. It's Van Bergen. Oh, I thought you stopped him there, Ranyakon. Van Bergen carries on going. Jordan drops in to try and help. Can't get a challenge in. Wall backed in. Back stick. Schrouders hits the post. We're still alive. Can we be the team to get the goal before half-time? Jensen. Brownsma. Back to Jovanovic. Finds Brownsma again in the right-hand side. Jovanovic. Jensen. Brownsma. Colin. Oh, my God. Vitesse. That is the football we've been waiting to see. Mate, you know, at the midway point in the season, we looked like we were onto something. We looked like we were starting to cook. Even after the transfer window, getting players out on loan, it looked like we were getting somewhere. They'd had 3 or 4 games, maybe 5 games where we were rubbish. But maybe that was just a dip in form, and actually we are that good side that we thought we were seeing. You know, European football stretched too far maybe this season, but we could finish this season in the top half, and maybe that's what we need. Great save from Ericsson again. It's been a real building season this year. If we can finish on mid-40s of points, I will be ecstatic. We're currently on 39. We've got some tough games to finish the season. If we can finish mid-40 and top half, we are set for next year. From half-time kickoff, actually, this is. Colin finds Jordan again. Down the left-hand side. Great beating of the man. Oh, he's still going. Jordan, do another wonder goal. Oh, nearly. Colin finds Jordan again to the left-hand side. Jordan whips it in. Backstick. Jensen. Post and wide. Jovanovic. Jensen, again, 70 minutes on the clock, no subs. We have been absolutely peppering them. There's a few highlights you guys probably haven't seen because, well, they've not really resulted in too much, but we have tried to score a lot of goals in this game. We've played some beautiful football, and there've been stuff like that where the keeper makes a good save. We are going to make some subs because I really don't believe that anything happens out of this game. No, Dick Winkle is not coming on, but we will bring on Hernandez. We will bring on Kawasi for Brownsma. Biaye can come on for Jensen. Abel can come on for Schlosser. And who else is a good young player? Marty Yakan could come on for Jovanovic. And that was that. We didn't see another thing all game, which is fine by me. Bringing on 5 youngsters, them having no chance whatsoever. Another 3 points and 0 goals conceded today. That is absolutely lovely. I mean, this guy's probably not getting the props that he deserves because we have struggled for a goalkeeper for so long. We brought in 3 agent, Fredrik Eriksson, 24 games, 7 clean sheets, 4 player matches, a 7.06. He's just been absolutely brilliant. And I don't know if he's our long-term solution or what. I'm probably not going to try and find someone, or if I am, it's going to be like, we'll have a little look, but nothing crazy because, well, he's been performing very, very well. And I'm proud of Eriksson because he's now even under 21s capped at Denmark as well. He is only 19. There is a lot of room to grow for him. The only thing that worries me is the fact he's 6 foot tall. He is actually, though, a really good goalkeeper. And if it's not broken, don't fix it. I think looking at the schedule, it makes the most sense to probably play this NEC game as well. Make it the first 3 games of the episode, and then I'll play these games off of camera. There's not really much point in me playing PSV or Final. And if we've got a say on the final day of the season against Final, we will play that as well. But if the title's wrapped up, we won't. But realistically, I think these 3 games are going to be very, very tough. Utrecht, Twente and PSV. Twente on 43 points away from home. Probably not going to catch them. Utrecht in 5th place. Could get UCL football, so we're not going to bother them. And PSV, I mean, they're also doing very, very well. So we'll play NEC, and then depending on how things are, we'll play one of PSV or Feyenoord as well. Well, the final game potentially of this episode, NEC away from home. Season number 5 has been a season of growth. It's been a season of finding new superstars. And this team we've built right now can potentially get us top half football with a victory here today. Come on, lads, let's carry on this form. Jordan, Cullen, straight in behind to Eric Brownsma. And he finishes it off in 1 minute and 45 seconds. Eric Brownsma. We absolutely take that. It's 1-0 once again. Oh, and then Abel. Not had much game time this season, but has been a good squad player for us. Cullen. Brownsma. Cullen. Go on, son. Oh, Cullen bottles it. But halftime, 1-0 up. Just that 2nd minute goal is the only thing really to shout for. It's another strong defensive and counter-attacking performance. Cullen finds Ouattara into Hernandez. Out to Jensen. Jensen find it. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. Overtake Jordan, left wing, first time cross. Brownsma, keeper bottles it. Keeper, that's horrendous. Hide Cullen pokes it home. Offside check is inbound, but keeper, that is absolutely stinky from you, son. An hour on the clock. Are we 2-0 up? Please. Yes, we are. On the edge of the box. It's not a great touch, but he does bring it down. Finds Brownsma. Jordan. Again, I'm going to do another, say, 5 substitutions just to rest some players, but it's another pretty simple 2-0 win here, even with a pretty rotated squad, I'll be completely honest. We've played a few different players like Romke van der Poel, Abel from the start, Jonathan from the start, and we've just absolutely battered them. Maybe we are actually on for a title next season. 3 games, 0 goals conceded, 3 victories, and we're up to 8th place. I mean, look at that. That is fantastic. There isn't really a need for us to come back now for any of these games other than if we can impact the title race. So I'm going to go away, play them 2, and then see if we have a hand in anything. We'll jump into them as well. If not, well, we're going to have a massive end of season wrap up. We're going to see our loan farm, how everyone has actually performed. We're going to go through the board, what they've given us financially, and talk about the team going into next season. Well, surprisingly enough, in the first game against Utrecht, we didn't get battered. We drew 1-1. With our goal coming from a lovely worked move down the left-hand side, Brownsma finding Jordan, who would find Brownsma back in the box. It wasn't quite the same story against Twente, though. Away from home, we lost 2-0. And then we actually did have a part to play in the title race. I didn't expect this, though, because the team put out was heavily rotated. Biaye and Kravchik on the wings, Koulibaly and Andes and DM, Abel, Martiakan, Romke van der Poel. But we drew 1-1 with PSV, despite having only 3 shots. And, well, there wasn't really much point in me coming back for the final game. It was a game we lost 3-0 to Feyenoord, but the title was wrapped up because of their superior goal difference anyway, so there was no point in me coming back. But what I will say is we finished on a 0 goal difference in 9th place, a bang on mid-table, and while it's only 6 points off relegation, it's actually Heracles that do drop down to potentially get relegated. We have actually had a very strong season. Quite a fair way of European football, probably 10 points of European football, but we can be very proud of this season. We were predicted down in 16th for squad average age of just 20, and I do feel like we have made huge progress this year. Now, of course, financially, we know we're in a very good position. There is no debt on the club whatsoever, and there is £15 million in the bank. Now, as things stand, we have £1.5 million and 11k to spend, but I'm hoping for a little bit more than that from the board. And that message has just come in. Whatever it is, just please don't be negative. Board budgets. Okay, cool. We haven't got the bug. It's £3.88 million and £37,000 to spend in wage budget. That sets us up for a really exciting summer. Good job, board. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad that's done. And the other thing that I'm going to do with the board is to request that financially we can increase the percentage of transfer revenue because right now I think it's like 35%. If I'm not mistaken. It does say it somewhere on transfer budget, maybe. Where is it? 45%. So, yeah, if we can try and get that up to about 60, 70%, that'd be very, very helpful. Now, let's go through the team, though, because today, before we end the episode, I want to go through the full players that were out on loan, look at the progress we're making, and really start to repiece this squad together again. So, I am going to hide everyone in the matchday squad and sort this now by appearances, and we should see our loan players that went out. So Harry Crawford had a fairly good season, actually, out on loan at Roda. Probably someone we're going to try and sell. His value is still 250k, but good season for him. Henrique Rodriguez is a player we signed. I believe he was for free, if I'm not mistaken. 3.4k we signed him for. Played in the Brasileiro, not very well though, but was playing non-league football, went over to Brazil, didn't really perform. Stats kind of here and there, but good to see him get game time. Adam Kaputska is what I'm actually really surprised about. Stats didn't fly up and was really poor in the second tier at RKC. I was expecting this guy to be in our first team next year, but maybe not based on that loan deal. Verips with a good loan spell. Slight progression from him as well. Playing 18 games for Telstar, a 6.91. That is lovely to see from one of our young stars. Diabate played a 6.52. 2 goal contributions for FCM and 6.53 and some subtle growth. Maybe someone's to cash in on. Ustin was the left winger we signed. Really good season from him. Back at Kappenberg in Austria, actually. That's some good progression. I like to see that from the 20-year-old. Really good value on him as well, so you never know. Valos is a centre mid we signed, who I think could be a centre back potentially. Oh no, he's 5'9", potentially a centre mid then, who was out on loan at Independiente. Cost us £22,000, right? On loan at a huge club in Colombia. Now a value of 7 million. That's just absolutely incredible. That's a lovely little deal, that is. Traore is a right-back who I think we sent back to his home nation. We did, and he was very good, but didn't really progress too much. Someone to probably stick in the under-19s next year. Zaymar Vicen is a Colombian centre-back brought in, loaned out for the Tuna. 13 games in the Eredivisie. Very impressive. Very impressive. Value is crazy, crazy high as well. I mean, if we get 5 million from him, I'd be buzzing because the determination isn't quite there. He's only 6 foot, and I do think we've got better players than him, so that's a lovely deal from us. We've got Lezena, who is a centre-back from Venezuela, who looks to be progressing okay. Luis Rangel, nice bit of progression from him, actually. That's really nice to see. That's really good to see. I do like that. 7.91 as well. Ismailov, he's the 6'8" striker, I believe. Oh, no, he's not. That might be a different save. He's a DM, actually. He went out on loan and done really well. 7.85. I love that. Richie Lugenstein played a few games for FC Emmen. Didn't really progress too much. Santiago Rojas played 5-3 off the bench for Aden Haag. Okay, I suppose. Yamashita, fairly decent at Emmen. Ahmed Tolba is just 17 years of age. Wagner Brito, our free agent, Didn't progress too much, but it does look okay. Rulenheim, the goalkeeper, good progression on him. Katuba, not a lot from him. Afrane Bempa, out known at Emmen, didn't play too many games either. And Victor Ahmed also not too many games, which surprises me for the standard of him. I mean, looking into the potential, though, of this club now, I mean, this is crazy. 4.5 star and up. We've got 33 players in that list, and that's without the players in the first team as well, actually. So let's re-add them back in. 4.5 star and up, 50 players. I mean, that is absolutely incredible what we have built Vitesse into over just a couple of seasons. Vitesse now a mid-table Eredivisie club. And next episode, it's going to be a lovely transfer special. £3.8 million to spend. That is what we love to see. So let's have some fun next episode. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And hopefully we can carry on this Vitesse journey to European football next year.